Campbell's comments, we're out and about. Just finished the last of the Barastoc Dashes, but I'm catching up with Adrian Pace. Pace Racing Stables have bragging rights. Hello, Adrian.
How you going, mate?
You beat the old man.
Beat him quite easy.
There'd be a lot of people not surprised by that, but he was cheeky enough to think that he had a chance.
Yeah, well, at least he had a bit of self-confidence at least.
Yeah, we haven't got pictures of him running. Fatal mistake leaving the sulky probably 20 metres away. But anyway, that's okay. That's what this is about, and it's just a little bit of fun. And we want to get out there and have a bit of fun. It's our second interview, mate. I caught up with you, I reckon it'd be nearly 12 months ago, would it be? It'd be about 6 months ago.
Yeah, probably a little bit more than that, yeah.
Yeah. You'd had a few winners at that stage. I think you just had a winner at Yarra Valley the day before. But the tide's starting to turn, mate. That'd be probably the best way of putting it. You're having a bit of a good run.
Yeah, getting good opportunities with some good stables. They have quality horses, and that's what you need. You need the quality horses to get you over the line.
Being a junior can be hard and it can be a thankless job, and you can sometimes, I think, when we were talking, there was probably, you're only getting 1 and 2 drives here and there, but picking up drives for Julie Douglas, there would be a few things. One, those horses would probably teach you a thing or two, but I would imagine also Glenn and even Eric behind the scenes, they would come back with some advice to you about how to drive if you do drive a bad race. Yeah,
well, they always say, when you come off the track, at least you have a reason to why you've done something. Just don't come off the track when saying, just because. At least you have a reason, and they'll help you around as well.
Does it help you as a young man?
Yeah, of course. They're great people. They've been in the industry for a very long time. They know the ins and outs. They've got a lot of horses, a lot of good horses too. And they're basically nearly every meeting.
Yeah, so it's a good stable to get associated with. They do an awesome job. I think it gets underrated by the industry about how many juniors they do give a go to. Abby Sanderson, she gets most of the Metropolitan drives, but Josh Duggan, Monty Burnett, there's a long list of people that they've really looked after. I'll forget half of them. They do a really good job for the industry. Yeah,
they do. They give a lot of people a chance, and if you do a good job, they'll put you on again next time. And they do give a lot of people opportunities.
Dad's going okay here too at the minute, isn't he?
Yeah, the horses are going really well at the moment. Some of them just had a bit of a freshen up, and they're all ready to come back and get going again. You've
been getting a few winners though for Dad. How many winners you had in the last few weeks? Last month or so? In the last month, probably 7 or 8. I don't know exactly. I've had a couple of doubles. But no, I had a really good run. I think one stage I had 4 winners in 3 days or something like that. So, good thrill? Yeah, really good thrill. Obviously, you enjoy the highs, and you can come down very quickly, but you enjoy the highs while you can. Well, the first double I ever drove was actually at 2 separate tracks, so I'm counting that because it looked like I was never going to actually get one. So I did get one at the same tracks. But would have been a nice buzz when you drove 2 winners. I'm tipping sitting in the car driving home. You would have had a fair smile. Yeah, I did. That night, Glenn said to Johnny Calder, he goes, "You've been running all seconds." And I had 2 drives for Glenn that night and one on both of them. And he goes, "Well, you're doing better than Johnny at least." And then how long quickly after that did the second double come? I think it was the week later. Yeah. And that's just about cements it in a way, doesn't it? I would imagine the first one is the joy of driving 2 on the one night, but the second one you sort of say, well, it wasn't a fluke and I belong out here. Would that be fair? Yeah, and gives you confidence within yourself when you go out there driving with confidence. You do drive a lot better when you're sort of moping around and sad and saying, this horse has got no chance. Probably does get to you a bit, but when you think every horse you drive has got a chance, it gives you good confidence. And it's hard. You work. Are you a Sparky? Is that right? Chippy. Yeah, you're a Chippy here. Pretty busy job here in Melton, I would imagine. But so you still work. Your ambitions are still to keep driving and keep working? Yeah, for now. I'd like to do that. Hopefully one day, if I can get enough drives, can maybe do that full time one day. But at the moment, I'm happy with how things are going. And work here with Dad with a fair team of horses? Yeah, there's enough horses to keep you busy. It's basically 2 full-time jobs. Yeah, absolutely. Well, you got to carry him. I mean, you got to harness him up. Obviously, he doesn't do a lot of harnessing up. No, he doesn't at the races. I do everything. He's off always talking to someone, so someone's got to do it. Absolutely. He's actually standing behind the scenes with a grumpy look on his face, but that's okay. We can end. He's got the Southern Cross hat on too. Don't worry. We'll make sure we look after his sponsor. He's thinking of a comeback, but he hasn't got anything. Adrian, thank you. We need young people in the industry, mate. We need families in the industry to continue going, and really, really appreciate it. you drive well, you present very, very well, mate. You keep going the way you're going and keep notching up them winners, buddy.
No worries. Thank you very much.
For every stage of your horse's career, find your edge with the Barastoc Racing range of feeds.